Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. So it's been a couple days since I've made a video. I've been streaming a lot. And if you haven't checked out the stream, I've been streaming at 3 Eastern every day. So come and check us out. But I haven't made as many videos recently because of that. So I do want to go ahead and make some videos here. So I figured we'd jump in with another one of these beginner series videos and see what we can come up with here. See what we can come up with. Again, we're just going to try to play principled chess. You know, I'm going to avoid, you know, my traditional openings and just kind of play, you know, basic principled chess. That's the idea here. So, normally I've been playing the King's Indian. Let's just play d4, d5. d4, d5. And we're going to get a London. This is the best move. Pretty sure. And I'm going to go ahead and play it. We're going to play this. Wants to give his... okay. No, he's preventing the pin is what he's doing. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Very, very French-like structure here. Go ahead and hit this diagonal now that he's locked his... Now, do I want to damage his pawn structure? Do I want to damage his pawn structure? I don't mind the rook getting activated here. I'm just gonna develop. If he wants to take me, that's fine. If he wants to take me, that's fine. I don't really want to open his rook up. Let's get the bishop into the game. Might as well activate the last piece, I think. That pin doesn't really... Yeah, I tell you what. I'm going to castle. Because if I take this, now him capturing here doesn't come with check and his queen hangs. So I think if he just castles as well, that this drops a piece. Or wins a pawn. Okay, good spot. Good spot. Really good spot, actually. So I got a couple of ways I could go about this. Let's take the queen. Now let's take the bishop. If he takes, cool. I doubt that he will, but cool. And now he does have an open file here for his... So that means he's going to have to capture with a pawn. I'm not terribly worried about him capturing this. If I play here and he goes here, then my bishop's dookie. Then my bishop is doo-doo. That open file, though, for his rook is really nice. Okay. Let's save the bishop. Let's save the bishop. Boy, he's got my pieces in a box here, don't he? That wasn't a good move. What? What the hell? 500 great moves. If I go here, pushes, takes... No, that doesn't work still because of this, right? No. If he does that, we'll drop back, and then that's forever weak. He needs this to defend this. So if he pushes, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Here, takes. No. He does get tripled pawns, but I think we ought to hang on to the bishop. I think that the tempting move is to play this, but you have to understand that if you do play this, that because my bishop is pretty mean right here. That's a pretty nasty little bishop. And if you push your c-pawn, then it gets that much stronger because now this diagonal has been weakened. But the problem, though, is if you don't push it, then I'm going to get this other bishop in, and then it's going to be pretty nasty little bishop. He also he has to take care of that threat on the rook. He played great. But then something happened there and it malfunctioned. I don't know what happened to him. He shouldn't have taken my bishop, or I'm sorry, he shouldn't have taken the knight, giving me the bishop pair, and then he immediately blundered a knight. But I mean, other than that, he played that great, leaving the tension between those queens. Great. Noticing that tactic back here. What is that? Here? Noticing the tactic? Come on now. He also sees that he doesn't want to weaken this diagonal. So, I don't want to let his rook just come rampaging in here. So let's get this bishop outside of these pawns, and I think we'll go ahead and do this. If he makes me, it's not going to be easy to trap this guy. If he played here, maybe I could do this. He could push, but then maybe no, because I don't want to trade for the knight. We don't want to trade for the knight. If I drop back, which I will if he makes me, the problem becomes, how do you dislodge this guy? I've got so much pressure with these bishops down this side of the board. And if anything moves, everything dies. So my dog's pulling on my internet cord here. going back to the undefended pieces thing again, what's undefended in our positions? Well, my bishop is undefended and this pawn is undefended. This pawn, and his knight are currently undefended. It's an important concept that once you've castled and gotten all your stuff off the back rank, your rooks see each other and they become defended. So without actually moving these guys anywhere, just having castle allows these guys to see one another, and that's an important thing, when you're playing, to try to get castled and get your rooks to be able to provide mutual support. Okay. Now, this looks a lot more tempting now. He could defend like that. That also, yeah. Okay. Rook. His rook is a problem just sitting there in the corner. You know what? I'm kind of thinking if I go here like this, then his rook can't come to defend. So let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Because I want to attack. So where could he go? He could come here. Here, he plays this. Is this scary? I don't think so. Is there any reason to allow him to? So if I play here, I play this and then what? I'm going to play it. He can come here. But who cares? But who cares? That just loses a pawn. There's not a lot of value in that. Okay. That would be a fork. I'm going to keep the knight from coming in here. And I'm going to try to trade. All right, so now I could come here. But then he comes over, and then he kind of traps my... If he wants to play that, fine. Fine. Play it. But that's an incredibly weakening move. This pawn structure that he's got, I need to find a way to break this apart. We're restricting his knight. His knight can't do anything. If I played here and he played over, takes here, then I would get the open file. This is the only open file in the game. It's semi-open, and he's in control of it, which puts a lot of pressure on my position. And although I have the bishop pair, he's doing a good job of not letting me do much with it. His pawn structure is really solid. He's got the open file, so he's down a piece, and I have the bishop pair to no bishops at all. But he's doing a really good job here. But I think that he needs to play back over to here. Because I need to be finding a way to start chipping away at this pawn structure. So I want to push a5. My bishop is undefended. Wait, if I push this, takes. If I pushed here and he came back, takes, here, knight comes in. No, the knight still can't come in. Knight still can't come in. Oh, it's dark in here, my bad, guys. There we go. Get some light in here, man. I'm sitting in a fucking dungeon. Never think about that. He's taking his time here. Well, he's really taking his time. I hope he's not abandoned here. God, we've been sitting here for what, 7 minutes? 6 minutes, something like that. Hope he's just really thinking hard, hasn't left the game. You know, another thing that I might be able to do here is double these rooks. Because if everything was the same and I had a rook here and a rook here, then that pawn hangs. Because if you take, you lose a rook. Okay, there you go. Now that is a weakening move. All right, so where does the bishop want to go here? Well, let's drop the bishop back. Let's just preserve our bishop. Now he's got this really weak pawn chain here. And that's not a good move. Why is he wanting to break his pawns apart like this? If I played here, he would have to go. If I play this, that's forced. Then I hit this. He could play here. Takes. No, I can't play there because I would take. So that closes me off on the diagonal here. So my bishop does get weak. So here, that's forced, which it's also important to note that I wouldn't be able to stop these pawns. So he comes back, and I play here. If he pushed here, I would take. If he pushed here, I would take. Just make sure that he doesn't have any good squares. So he could go here. That's taken. That's blocked. That's safe. Taken. 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 So here, that's forced. How else could he defend this? You can't do it that way. Yeah, I think this loses a pawn. Oh, no, it doesn't lose a pawn because this is unprotected now. Damn it. I would have to step up to protect that. Ah. God. Well, actually, though, if he goes here, and I could just play this and target that knight. Sorry, guys, I had to blow my nose there. Oh. Yeah, that was a miserable, miserable move. This is a weakness that's immediately exploited when he steps away. Of course. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry, guys. If he goes here, I could play here. That's undefended. Man, I can't quit sneezing. So maybe he comes back and I defend like this. Oh. Oh, man. Oh. Well, we've complicated it for ourselves. A completely winning position. That was a mistake. So that is targeted. Let's defend it. And then maybe I could come here. That brings his rook in. Yeah, it is going to bring in the rook. This move is a problem. That's undefended now. I don't I don't want him to be able to activate his rook here on this second rank. Oh, but if I move this rook, then this falls. Here, here. Yeah, I've blown the position, I think, boys and girls. I think that I fucked it up. Here, here. How could I get this guy to safety? Probably here. I think I have to play this. He could get active here. Yeah. All right. So, how do you defend this? I think I have to play here. Because if I go here, then he's got this move. I could bring my other rook over. But man, is that fucking passive. Here, here. Damn. here, if he came over, I would play here. Then maybe that. Pushes and takes. He would also win a pawn. Okay. That's hit twice. Defended once. All right, let's do it like this. He doesn't. Check. Goes to a dark square. All right, let's do it this way. Check. If he comes to a light square, I play that. He goes here. That's check. Check. He can't come to a dark square, or he's in deep shit. So he would go here. That's check. He plays this. That's check. Forces him back to a dark square. I think this works. I think that this works. Check. Pinned him to his king. Now it's lost. Undefendable. Actually, you could play yeah, you could play that. But we'll take. I don't think that that's the main problem. I think that these pawns here are. So, oh my, don't tell me I've done that. Oof. I need to stop the checks. I can't stop the fucking checks. He could play check, and whenever I move, I'm fucked. I can't believe I've done that. My goodness. Yeah, I mean, there's, you know, check, I move, and then that's game over. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't work. Check, because I'm behind it. So as long as, okay, check, I move, he still drops this. So I'm going to target that. Okay. Here, but when he promotes, he still drops this. Yeah. Whew. It's still not over, but Jesus. Way more fireworks than there should have been. Way more fireworks than there should have been. I've had so many misclicks lately. Just misclicking like crazy. This is probably a draw. Now it's important here, like if he does this, I can't come to the back rank because check and then I'm fucked. Then I am fucked. I'd say that this is probably going to be a draw. But our pawns are so symmetrical, I'm not sure how you would get a win. And his are more advanced. I think with correct play, I think this is a draw. Now, who knows what we're liable to do. I know he's running himself awfully low on the clock here going into an end game. I panicked there a minute ago and thought I lost. We'd be happy to see that move. I think he's just going to let the time run out. That's what I think. Well, this is going to be an interesting one to look at. You know, I don't understand if you're your time's out, right? I mean, you're playing in a anonymous game. This doesn't go on your resume. You don't have to tell employers about this. Why are you just stalling the clock? What are you doing? Here, close that out. That should bring up my other, yeah. All right. So he played 86.8. Yeah. Did he outplay me? No. We outplayed him, but barely. Alright, so let's look at this. E4, E5. Queen's supposed to come out. Okay. Alright. And then we preserve the bishops. Oh, taking's the best move. Yeah, and I don't know about this. Yeah, that's just a mistake. And here comes, okay, that ain't bad. King up. Ah, bishop down to keep him out. So don't take that. Okay. Yeah, and this is just stupid. Okay, yeah. And then we panicked. Oh yeah, okay. No, I see the point. Yeah, try to get up here with these pawns. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, don't misclick to start. That's one good lesson to take away from this. You know, I mean, really, what can you say? This was a good. This guy's not a beginner. He blundered the knight, and then he got a little ambitious with that other knight sacrifice. So he traded 2 knights for a pawn. I mean, you're not going to win a lot of games like that. The rest of this game, though, is pretty high level. I didn't play this perfect. I mean, he was down and tried to do his best to complicate it. Yeah, this is just so stupid. I mean, there was literally nothing here. And I just have a rook. Have yourself a rook. Yeah, anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Maybe you could learn a little something from that. I don't know what. This was not a great game by me for sure, but we did win. So if y'all like that, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. I'm trying to get to 500 subs. We are at about, I'll tell you exactly how many we're at right now. Close out all 7,000 apps I have open. Just real quick, let me just look and see how many we got. 396. Got 396 right now. So, I need 104. So, if you're watching this, you like the content, be awesome if you guys threw me a sub. Doesn't cost a penny. Alright. See y'all in the next video.